Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Oxygen Not Included, where today I have a pretty simple goal in mind, and that's to get the new rockets up and running. Glad to see this is done too. You can actually throw a lot in these. Also, these need electricity. I go for like an electric starter. Is that actually the case? No. No. Why does it seem like... Wait, this produces electricity when going through space. I know some rocket engines, like KSP at the very least, generate electricity, but... yeah, knowing that, I guess I don't need a solar module after all, do I? How much does this even make? What? There it is. It's exposed to space. That actually produces... okay, I'm just checking this lot. What do you have to say? Is nowhere gonna tell me. I think it produces like 60. Which means these rockets are actually extremely well equipped for traveling through space. I didn't realize these actually had a power production. Guess it makes sense. You're gonna be fueling them up. You don't need to carry nearly as much. There we go. You've been done. Made from copper, that's fine. And I was right, fertilizer counts as an oxidizer, and we are producing fertilizer, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah. How much fertilizer do we have here? I think I should have it on here. Fertilizer, oh, we have a decent amount. I mean, considering that this doesn't need to constantly run, we can just turn that off. And you should not be on right now, because frankly we have a lot of natural gas. This needs to run, this needs to pump this area clean. As it's, not good. I guess I could dig up there. Don't even have sulfur. Oh, and you're still producing? Well, you can analyze it. It's fine. This area has actually been abandoned and might actually be slowly cooling down from this generator up here, although it does generate heat. Don't tap out. That's a vacuum. This entire area is just heat scarred. All of it. I might even just do that so it really stays in there. Because that is slowly migrating out. Yeah, look at the heat contamination on this map. Not much I can do over here. This thing's actually slowly melting down. It's so hot. Running a coolant loop through this base would be great if I had a coolant source. I guess I do. Could put food in here too. Actually, there's one thing I wanted to check out. I actually can't see because my recording's in the way. That's really funny. You know, let's look it up in here. Yep. Can function in a vacuum. Huh. This is literally just a heat sink. Anywhere. Ooh, I have an idea. A cooling loop through space. Downside is, we're gonna need a bigger pipeline into space to actually run this. I might actually know of a spot too. Oh yeah, we're not doing anything here. If we can actually make a airlock, probably could start to expand out into space to try and put a heat dump in. You know what I mean? Something of this stature. It will need to be... You know what? I have a better idea. Which is why touch space if we don't have to. Simply put, I can do this. That is... So here's what I'm thinking. In terms of heat dumping, we'll just cheat a little. We'll run it up like this, and we'll run it down like this. Oh, that might be a problem. I didn't account for ever wanting to come back out here. And shifting every single solar panel will take some time. I guess I could always go under. No, not really. Is moving everything by one even worth my time? Not really. This might have to just be an airlock. And in that sense, probably like here I'll do an airlock. Not pretty, but... that should work. Wonder if this could be shrunk down a little, like, nope, like this. Because the duplicate standing here can go here, and then they can go here. You? My god, it produces so much heat. It's unlimited water, yes, but it's not fun water, that's for certain. Ooh, oxalate. Brilliant. It's like the game saw I was actually doing this. But since it does off gas, I'm going to basically sweep this as an emergency, basically anywhere it needs to be. So deliver the oxalate. Why is everyone asleep? Wake up! There's oxalate. Wait, no, it's pressurized. Okay, so we have time. We had a very important mission. Move the oxalate. Don't let it off gas. Because if that gets out, Ada. As far as I'm concerned, that's literally cheating. But now we have a really good oxidizer in here. So we have no oxalate, and I think in the first base we might have oxalate, but honestly, that would take a long time to ship, and we could just launch that rocket before and come and pick that up after, and all of these tabs open again. So no more showing these, because there's a lot in there in my way. No seeds either. No. Apparently that just doesn't exist. Okay, well I guess I have to go to the other one. That rocket should be ready soon, shouldn't it? Oxalate, we have nothing. Okay, well I guess we're out of oxalate. This seems to be working quite well. And speaking of metal refinement, completely forgot that this is here. Yeah. How did normal water get in there, and why is it still in there? Like that, you want? You probably wants that to be fixed. Fix that, and that should pump out water. Oh yeah, it probably went to this, and then realized, oh, it couldn't. Oh no. This whole thing's a mess. But just don't touch this metal refinery, because it's not usable in its current state. Or I guess we could use it, and just stop refueling it. Power strain would be pretty bad, but who cares? It will run itself dry like the natural gas generator. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the rocket. This is depleted, but we still have about a lot of CO2. What's going on over here? This looks to be more melted than before. Good. No, that was all rust. What's the temperature like in here? It's fine, actually. No, not here. That abyssalite has definitely, or that glass has caused some damage. Oh yeah. I'm guessing pulse rate affects heat output, or like shows it. Maybe would make sense. Technically, the steel here is it's actually not at a horrible temperature. Gee, it's not anything like the glass forge. Yikes, that comes out hot. This is heating up super fast. Look at that. Yeah, when someone's running glass forge, they run over there and they're like, oh, my feet, they burn. It's awful. It's awful that they burn their feet every time they walk over here. Whatever. I guess the abyss light doesn't serve any real purpose in here. Just sort of take some space. Which is fine. Same with this granite. He's been waiting to do this for a long time, hasn't he? Speaking of waiting, how's my engine situation? I missed the bridge, didn't I? I sure did. And that water does not seem to be exiting. I'm gonna try and reverse flow the pipes. Nice. That worked. Oh yeah, that worked really well. Nice. And that will eventually be finished letting this rocket leave. I could also add fertilizer into its empty space, but, you know, oxalate works really well anyways, so whatever. How's the progress on this going? Sandy. It's not what I wanted. I don't care if heat leaks. My base is hotter than this biome will ever be. No, I'm serious. This is actually probably cooler than the base below it. Yeah, that's actually adding cooling. Dupes, don't tell me I never did anything for you. Because I haven't. Ada! How's it going? Oh, it's going well. And hey, the hydrogen's actually bubbling out. Not like I wanted CO2, I just don't want hydrogen gas in the base. The important thing about hydrogen gas, it's a pain to get rid of. I didn't even notice someone built these. We're producing a lot of this resource. We're not gonna have a use soon enough. Never mind. We might actually have a use still. Oh yeah. I could actually move that telescope if I really wanted to, but it doesn't matter. Rip those out. And like, just move them down like this. That would block the way through, right? So maybe instead of that we could put like a door in here. That should still give a collision, I think. And if not, I can always just put a better door. Guess that can go too. It's fine. Don't really care about building in there. Some modules are just bigger. Whatever. I have this built, and let me guess, yep. Deploy. I have to build this whole thing too, which will involve me doing this. This puts out water, so begins the long plumbing, because it's the most efficient way to take all the water through it. I do a different thing every time, don't I? That should be full utilization if I'm not mistaken. Yep, sure is. Can't build on the door either. I'm getting way too good with that. And we can use airflow. No reason not to. Or I could use granite tiles, which probably would look better. Let's try to keep it nice and tidy. Do that. We need a fridge. I guess there also is this thing, but it needs power, it needs storage, it needs yada yada, and frankly, fridge. It's easier. I do have a mod which makes pickled food last literally forever. Which is a bit of cheating, technically, but at the same time, it does take the weight off of it. As we know, it can be quite annoying at times, so whatever. It's fine. I need like that, and I also need an output somewhere. That's fine. Vent could go up here. That does not matter. So we do that. preferably with the importer on the other side because of how I think it works. Importing needs gas, right? This needs, yeah, it needs power. So the closer the better, and I can route you to the power line, which would go about here. Rocketry, bunk. I technically could move the vent. Would make me use less wire, but frankly, I don't care. Let's get some nice decorative things in here, you know? Good old drywall using a new thing we have, which I do tend not to. I haven't used this in a while. This cafe print. You thought I wouldn't remember, but no, I do. This is like the most luxurious rocket. And it really has no right to be. I just felt nice today. Don't like it. Ladder bed. And there's just this empty space, so whatever. Now, oh, I forgot, I actually did research the oven, which I should place. Show off, but if I'm not mistaken, there's another thing in here for dupes. It's like in the recreation section. But I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't remember where it would be. If I don't find it, I'll just say what it was. It's like some sort of communication module you could add for duplicates to talk. Not sure if it's even in the game still. Not sure if it was ever in the game. Could have sworn it was, but who knows. I should make a hot tub. Mechanical surfboard, anyone? Now I'm messing. They'll probably want somewhere to eat. That's simple enough. Actually, it doesn't need wallpaper, let's be honest. It's like a one-way trip rocket, so... Oh. Background buildings, maybe? Yep. Very well. Is the mess table not in here? I'm not going to be able to remember soon enough, so... Not the lab, but here, because we have you. This is a... Oh, it was... don't tell me. Don't tell me it was that obvious. Anyways, put that there, and then we have this free space, which I can, like, do a thing with. I know, very scary. I'm gonna just put a pile of rock. No, the rock won't fit. Not that kind of rock. There's too much rock in that rock. How about a normal rock? Normal rock fits. Because there's not too much rock in the rock. A bit of crown molding. It's gonna be nice enough. Although you were not made of granite, are you? Sneaky, sneaky, you think you can hide from me. All the granite. Anyways, that'll maybe be built. Whatever. Speaking in terms of rockets, the pipe is not done. Do you know what I do on this channel, dupes? I make things happen. Wait. In the very beginning, eh? Is that worth it? I guess so. Like, you will build it or anything. Nothing likes the heat in this base. Did not ask. Splendid. Absolutely splendid. We can actually put more critters. Although the other farm seems to be burning to death, so we're gonna leave that one out of the mix. Leave it out here. Can I get the move? Oh. I know what he's up to. I don't have more farms for that last egg. I do have like a lot of trees though. Then maybe I could show the trees some care. You know what I mean? Take a look at these all. You really want me to leave all these trees unaccounted for? Really? So oh, these trees are just dead. Move the trees. I normally don't like moving them, but they don't seem to drop seeds. So you know what? It's fine in my books. Construct buildings. I don't know if this skips to know how this works. Yep. And I'm gonna put a tree planter down in here. Either one of these spaces are fine. So we'll do this, and we'll put the last egg down here to sit with the trees. Where's that last egg going? One sweet egg, one sweet egg. You're not accepting eggs at the moment, are you? No, where's the last egg being taken? Game. Tell me where the egg went. Did we only get 2 eggs? So if we only got 2 eggs, then never mind. No, he did not like it. It's cold. Hear that, people? It's cold. Oh my god. It's not cold. Oh no, that's actually quite. It's actually a bit above comfortable. It's toasty, man. Now, guys, let that cool down. Oh. No, it's gonna get heated up even. There's gonna be even more heat in there. Actually, no, I think it's actually heating up the surroundings, which is strange. This is the hot area. If you look, this is actually also warm. A lot warmer. Dupes, can you wait on the glass front? I know the other base wants it, but you don't have to scorch it. Shit, iron. Stop building it. What's it even trying to build it out of? What's this even built out of? What are you made of? Iron. Really? Iron? You can do better. You can do lead. You love using lead for this, oh dear. I would love to cool that area off, but frankly, I know what I want to cool off. Oh yeah. It needs it so bad. Just like all of it. Fill it with ice. Yes. Yes, indeed. The pump is flooded. That's flooded. The pump's plugged. The pump's plugged. Why? The pump's plugged because The system is clogged because the system is clogged due to uh, it just being clogged. Just start dumping water on the ground. That's gonna generate like a lot of heat in the area. That's one problem with this system. It just sort of overruns a few times. It's actually fine. Don't think about it. And also, I built that, which I want to look into. I've never built one of these. So let's see. Natural gas comes all the way up from nowhere because I never finished it. Well then. I don't have berries, I don't have either of those, or those. Guess mine. I don't have those, I don't have any of those. Definitely not those. I mean, like, maybe. No, actually that needs tofu, no. Frostburger needs... Oh, that's a new one. Can't make those either, and nope, can't make those. They're not getting it, is it, guys? Oh god, the ice does not like being down here, guys. We need more ice. Guys, come on. We need the ice. It melts immediately because it's so bloody. It's so bloody warm. Come on, keep pumping ice in there. Ice is the only thing that we can use to actually stop it from being normal. Like the high temperature. Please, you must. Is this melting temperature of this thing? Or overheat? Can a temperature shift plate even actually overheat? Oh no, it's flooding. Oh, dearie me. We need more temp shifts. That's clearly the solution. Okay, but in all honesty, that's working really well. Actually, this would be a little bit more active, but we could put down an icy fan. Honestly, the other base should try this, except the other base doesn't. And apparently we have a food need. That doesn't make sense. Right, none of this works. Very well. Yeah, this base would probably really benefit from an icy fan. And I think I know exactly what wants it. You know, when I say icy fan, you're not supposed to break down before I finish. Very inconsiderate. Can this be moved up? Yes. Is there something in there? Also, yes. I was about to say this is an increase. Not really. Just starving from muckroot. Uh-oh. They don't have food production, that's right. You guys really should not be making that. I see, you know, it's the other food don't matter nearly as much. I'm gonna import food. Steve and Frankie. Guys, get some food. Lordy, wake up just to eat. Muckroot time. No salt. Why no salt? No salt because no salt. Okay. Yeah, no, this base would love having an icy fan. Like right here. Which means I will actually need to import ice. And I frankly think the other base would benefit way more from ice than my base. You know what I mean? Liquefiables. Liquefiables. Liquefiables, there we go. Ice. Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. And hopefully we can get an icy fan up in this base too. Because that would be very, very good. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to stop flooding this area. The other base won't agree. I don't like you. Clogging up all the storage, I see. That's at half capacity, and this is already like warming up quickly. So what I'm going to do is disable. We're just gonna move this all into a nice cold place, like here. Like very high priority. So last time I put water here, it's still trying to cool down. Yeah. I would love to move that over there, but I'm not doing a restructure for this. And I sure hope that rocket better be fueled by the time I get up there, tubes. Oh, it better be fueled. I'll not tolerate it. Do we need our scientists to survive? He can eat, I just allowed him to. He's just choosing not to. Dupes move, all of that, just in the off chance you get the, ability. Ooh, I want that, but I don't have space for that. I could store it. The toilets have officially backed up from water input. So stop that. You guys know you could just pee, right? Unless someone is stuck. Who's not accounted for? Bird's there. Where's Max? Max? You're there. Who needs to use the restroom? Bathrooms are not clogged. I'm not sure what you're complaining about. These accept oxalate, right? They should accept anything that can off gas, just for the sake that they do not care. That's fine. I might just move oxalate, but I'd rather fire the rocket then move oxalate. So I'm actually going to dump the fertilizer out, because it's fine. How much space do you have compared to the fuel? That's 150 plus 100. There is space, as long as I'm not doing the math wrong. And it's actually going to be the more active part of the day. Here comes our propellant again. Off-gassing that stuff does take a bit off of its life. Any moment. Harold, are you okay? Ooh, you know what? I think he was just overheating, and that was making him groggy. Don't worry, it's only space. Thank you, and I can have fertilizer as another. It's fine, you guys, I need to remember to bring over food. Rowan! Other base, we're gonna send over like, a pretty good portion of food. We have like plenty of calories here. sworn I closed the majority of these, but whatever. Food. I need edible. Edible. That's soil. Edible foods, and we're gonna want this at a pretty good priority. Are you the food loader? You're the food loader, aren't you? You're never running. What is that sand? You know, I forget that's where the other thing goes. You really should be wearing a hard hat in that area. It's been 40 minutes. I need to switch videos. One moment.